In these days that we are, you don't need to be a pastor, you don't need to be a reverend, you don't need to be this before your spiritual sight can be activated. One of the things that you need to do before your spiritual eyes can be activated is when the Spirit of God is upon you. As a child of God, the moment God's Spirit is upon you, you can actually see in the realm of the Spirit. So the Bible said in the book of Numbers chapter 11 verse 29, but Moses replied, are ye jealous on my account? I wish that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would bless his spirits on them. So one of the most powerful things that makes your spiritual sight to be activated is for the Lord's Spirit to be upon you. Remember what he said, that in the last day that I will pour out my spirit upon my sons and daughters, and the old men shall dream a dream, and the young men shall see vision. The moment the Lord's Spirit is upon your life, you can now see in the realm of the Spirit. You can now understand the sequence in the realm of the Spirit. And the number one way to see in the realm of the Spirit is consistency in the prayer. When you are consistent in the prayer, you can see in the realm of the Spirit. When you are consistent in chanting in prayer, you will begin to see, you begin to enter into a realm that you never expect to enter before, because you are consistency. Let me tell you something, that whatever you do on the order of consistency, the result of that thing that you are calling will come to you. Are we together? Consistency produce a supernatural manifestation. Look at what the Bible said in book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 4. Apostle Paul was saying something. He said, him that speak in an unknown tongue edifieth himself, but him that prophesy edifieth the church. That means as you are chanting in the Spirit, as you are praying consistently, you are doing something to your spiritual mind. You begin to activate your spiritual sight. Are we together? That your spiritual sight will begin to see. He said that he edifieth himself, him that speaketh in unknown tongue. When the Spirit of God rests upon you and you begin to pray, as you begin to pray consistently, there is something that will begin to manifest in your inside. It's like when you begin to speak in tongues, supernatural sight will begin to open. You begin to enter into a realm of voices. The Spirit of God will begin to speak to you in the language that you should understand. Do you know the reason why Apostle Paul did signs and wonders? The Bible said in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 18, it said, Apostle Paul said, I thank God that I speak in tongues more than you all. Apostle Paul was saying that I thank God that the reason why I did all kind of exploit that I did in ministry is because I always engage myself in times of consistency in prayer. That the reason why the blind see, the deaf hear, the revelational power comes upon the church is because I was able to sustain that sequence in consistency in chanting in times of prayer. Let me tell you something. Is want to activate your spiritual side. One of the powerful way to activate your spiritual side is in time of prayer. And whenever you pray consistently with a pure heart, the Spirit of God will descend upon you, and your spiritual eyes will see. The Bible said in the book of Acts chapter 22 verse 17, it said, when I returned to Jerusalem and was praying at the temple, I fell into a transit. Apostle Paul was saying it, that the reason why I have revelation, the reason why I was able to have a discerning spirit is when I was praying, I enter into a transit, I enter into a visionary realm, the ability to see my future, the ability to begin to see things that manifest around me, the ability to begin to know things before it begin to happen. It happened on the place of transit, in the place of consistency in prayer. There are spiritual possibilities that a man cannot enter into. And there are spiritual possibilities that on flesh you can't enter there except you are in the spirit. That is why the Bible said that as many that are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. Do you know how frozen water, a water get frozen? It have to stay in a refrigerator before it got frozen. So if you want to activate your spiritual side, one of the powerful way to activate your spiritual side is to stay consistently in prayer. Something must drop into your spirit, man. Are we together? The number two to activate your spiritual sight is meditation. The number two way that your spiritual eyes can be open, that you can activate it, is through meditation. Meditation is in the process that you spend time being still in the realm of the spirit, that you spend time being still in the times of prayer, that you spend time being still as you meditate upon that very act, as you meditate upon your vision, as you meditate upon your life, as you meditate upon that business that you engage yourself into. Something like picture will be dropped in your heart, and the moment that picture is dropped in your hand, that is your future, and you activate that picture that you are seeing in that stillness, you begin to manifest. Look at what the Bible said in book of Psalm 77 verse 6. He said, I call to remember my songs in the night. I communion with my own heart, and my spirit made diligent search. When you are still in the night, when you are still in time of meditation, something, your spirit, your heart will begin to make a search. Your heart will begin to tell you something. Something will begin to drop in your system. Something, solution will begin to come. Solution will not come in time of confusion, but it comes in time of meditation. Through meditation, people travel. Through meditation, men ascend. Through meditation, something happened to your spirit, man. Through meditation, power incubate into your spirit. Through meditation, answers that you have never called. That there is so much trouble in your foundation, but when you meditate, the power of God is going to give you solution to that trouble that you are facing into. My friend, get a time and wait on God, because when you wait on Him through meditation, in that stillness, the Spirit will begin to minister to your spirit and begin to provide solution. Daniel said, it was, the Bible said that the secret was revealed to him in the night. Silence, stillness in the spirits. That is what activates a supernatural manifestation. That when you begin to stay still, the spirit will begin to make a diligent search upon your destiny. Your life will begin to enter into another realm, and your life will begin to enter into a sequence. Maintain meditation and stillness, and you will begin to see something begin to happen to your destiny. The Bible said, and another way, the third way to activate your spiritual sides is through exposing yourself in the atmosphere of worship. That the third way to activate your spiritual side is to expose yourself in the atmosphere of worship. Look at what the Bible said in book of 2 Kings chapter 3 verse 15. It said, but now bring me a mystery. And it came to pass, when the mystery played, that is the hand of the Lord came upon him. Verse 16, and he said, thus says the Lord, make this valley full of ditches. That thus says the Lord never come. And when worship is in the atmosphere, the Shekinah will attend to the case. In the time of prayer, God will send angels to go and answer prayer. That whenever it comes in the time of worship, God will come to answer by himself, because the food that God eats is worship. The only thing that you can give to God, that when you begin to worship he will stand to his feet and begin to dance, is worship. And when you learn how to activate your spiritual side through worship, you will begin to enter into a dimension and uniqueness. Your life will begin to enter into what I call Shekinah glory. And when Shekinah glory comes upon your life, people that are not